Hello everybody, my name is Jax and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, it's just another devlog. I just want to go over some of the things that I've been working on recently. So in my last video, my last upload, I was saying how I've dialed it right back again. So I'm just going to work on a very simple game, and then the next few devlogs are going to be towards the completion of this game that I'm about to show you now. So I don't know if you've been following my devlogs or whatever, but yeah, the next few devlogs will be this game coming to completion. So I just want to show you what I've got first to start with, and I'll just talk about a couple of things. So basically, you like this little well, I don't know why it did that. This little droid, and you have to, if you get the red, you can bank your buttons. If you get a red in the middle, you don't want to step on it, you'll lose all your points. Ah! No! Then them little bums as well. If you oh, I don't know what you've seen of this so far. So if you step on the blue, he gets electrocuted. If you step on the red, he explodes. So I've actually done quite a lot since my last devlog. But I did say though, this game isn't going to take forever to finish, to be honest. So yeah, so you've got to pick you've got to shoot the squares, and you've got to basically, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of it being no, you've got a 2 in 3 chance of it being green. See, and then that bomb will hit you if you keep walking without shooting the bomb. It will hit you. It's like time to see. It's time to hit you. And then if the bomb hits you, you lose all your points. If you step on the red, you lose all your points. And you don't get the point until you've walked on it. So before, just selecting the green would give you 1 point. But now you have to actually step on the green to get the point, which gives it a bit more urgency. So I've just added some little effects. So when you do that, look, see how the player sort of, he dissolves type. So yeah, I've done quite a lot actually. I don't know where to start. So oh yeah, I did a tutorial with dynamic crosshair. So look on my crosshair. As a speed up, as a slow down. I think that's really cool. And that's if you want to do a dynamic crosshair, just follow this tutorial by Unreal Vox, and just follow the tutorial all the way through. And then once you've done the tutorial and implemented it into your game, you can just mess around with it however you want. But yeah, just follow that tutorial all the way through. So yeah, I don't know where yeah, this, like, yeah, that was it. Right, this might be the worst coded game that's ever been invented. So it's, the way it's working is it's spawning and destroying actors all over the place. I've tried to limit the event ticks. So there's a couple, there is a few things running on the event tick. The dynamic crosshair has to run on the event tick. I have really tried to limit it. There's only about 2 or 3 things running on it, but I don't even want that amount of things running on it, to be honest. But yeah, there's not much running on the event tick. But what it is doing is it's spawning projectiles that are destroying the other things. So say, for example, this bank button. The bank button is destroying the whole of that grid system and respawning that grid system. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on. So there's a lot of spawning and respawning and projectiles killing stuff. And so yeah, so the way I've done it is that this grid system has got like essentially energy, and when you press that bank button, it shoots a projectile across that that does damage to that grid system and destroys it. There's definitely easier ways of doing the way that all this is coded. The way I've got it so your player looks like is this drone is that there's just an invisible floor. So I'm not actually flying. I'm just on a floor looking down, and the floor is not visible in game. So look, if you get to there, the bomb will get you, and same there. But because the character's constantly walking at the same speed, them bombs are triggering at the exact time that the characters will get there. Watch. So just the way the game will, and you're supposed to shoot them bombs out the way. Look, that one will get there as well. That one will get there as well. Oh shit! Right, so yeah, so and you're supposed to shoot the bombs to take 2 shots. Right, so yeah, so because the players are going at a constant speed. No, see, what you want to do is you want to get as far as you can up close to the red, and before you hit the red, you want to bank it and then start again, and then just keep building up your points like that. It's quite a difficult game, and because it's a game of luck, essentially. Because it's a game of luck. See, so you wanted to get there, yeah. Because it's a game of luck, it makes it even more difficult. So you've got to sort of. I mean, there's still a lot to do. It's nowhere near. Well, to be honest, it's not. It's not that far away from being finished actually, but it was just going to be a small game like this anyway. What I might do over the next few weeks. Oh yeah, so I made this bomb. I made these little projectile type things. Just made that in Blender. Added a ribbon trail. What was I going to say? Yeah, the stake. Sorry if I've lost my train of thought. So the stake is going to be similar to the bank, but what the stake will do is that you can stake all your points on the next selection. So say for example, you pick green, green. You don't get the point until you step on it. You can shoot stake, and if the next selection is red, you're going to lose all your points. And if it's green, you're going to double your points regardless if you step on it or not. So say, for example, you've got, say, 30 points. You stake and then start again. If that next one is green, you win. If you stake and start again and it's red, you lose all your points without him stepping on it. So basically, stake is going to be like staking all your points on whether you choose red or green in the next selection. So a bit like a gamble. But yeah, I still need to work out the system a bit better, because what I am finding as I'm playtesting it, I'm spending a lot of time down here. So I more want you to be sort of flying everywhere kind of thing. So it might be a case that I just slow the player down slightly, or I don't know, but what I don't want it to be that the best way to win this game is just to stand here shooting from here. But saying that though, once you've got a nice green path, once you've got a green path down the middle that goes quite far down, that's when you start sort of flying over here and shooting the bombs and stuff. See, so that electric thing, you can't just keep being electrocuted all the way. Like the only reason he's being electrocuted all the way at the moment is because I'm just testing it. I need him to go all the way down. So you can only be electrocuted twice or 3 times maybe. And also if you shouldn't have stepped past that red then, to be honest. I think that might be a collision issue. But hopefully you get the gist of where this game's, where it's kind of going. Unreal Art, Alezra from Unreal Art suggested that I make it like a sort of urban-y type stylized city, and he's walking down the street and you've got to help him avoid like potholes and manholes and traffic and pedestrians. And I really want to do that, but I don't want to invest that much time into this game, because I think that it can be kind of finished soon, if that makes sense. And I'd rather start a new game as soon as possible. But I do have an idea for another game, actually. That's a problem. Like Lesra has suggested them ideas, and then it's like, then a million of ideas come, and then your to-do list gets even bigger and stuff. So yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do next is just sort of neaten some of this stuff up, make it sort of aesthetically sort of look better. So there'll be like a little arch here or something, and then there'll be some kind of reward here, and then I have to do all the widgets. I added a few different sound effects and stuff. So yeah, I've just got to do the widgets, make the point system a bit more solid, sort out what's the matter? My cat's crying. Sort out this stake system, because I still haven't done the coding for the stake system yet. So yeah, but that's about it. I just thought I'd show you sort of, yeah, but it's not coded very well at the moment. So I think what I will do is, once the whole game is done and you can play it out, I'll try and find easier ways to recode stuff, because even just going along like sometimes when you're doing like Unreal projects and that, it just suddenly occurs to you, I don't need to have that running on a variable there, or don't need to trigger that there, or don't need to respawn that there. I can just do it like this. And sometimes you're overcomplicating things where and the simpler solution just occurs to you suddenly. So yeah, it's kind of where I'm at the moment. It's fairly overcomplicated, like a lot overcomplicated, to be honest. But I did want to try and keep it simple, but I've kind of failed on that. It's a simple game, but it's not simply coded, and I need to work on that. I need to get better at actually coding and stuff, I suppose. But it works, but yeah. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Just thought I'd show you that. But I think about another few weeks, and this might be properly finished. Properly, is that a word? Properly. It will be properly finished. Fully finished. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.